What's the most ridiculous reason you've seen someone get an Article 15? Private Jake Miller got one for giving bacon to a German Shepherd. Not just any German Shepherd. A military working dog that technically outranked him. This happened at Fort Campbell during my second year. Jake was this farm kid from Iowa, grew up around animals his whole life. Super friendly guy who'd share his lunch with stray cats if he could find any. Our base had this bomb detection dog named Rex. Beautiful German Shepherd, worked with Sergeant Davis in explosive ordnance disposal. Rex wore a proper military vest with patches and everything. Even had his own ID card. Jake thought this was the coolest thing ever. Always stopped to pet Rex when they passed by the chow hall. The dog loved him too. Would get excited and wag his tail whenever Jake showed up. One Tuesday morning, Jake's eating breakfast when Rex and Sergeant Davis walk by. Jake notices Rex staring at his bacon with those big puppy dog eyes. Any dog lover knows that look. Pure desperation. So Jake does what any animal lover would do. Tears off a piece of bacon and tosses it to Rex. Dog catches it perfectly, tail wagging like crazy. Sergeant Davis laughs and says thanks. Rex deserves a treat. No big deal, right? Wrong. Captain Williams witnessed the whole thing. Apparently there's this obscure regulation about feeding military working animals unauthorized food. Something about maintaining their dietary discipline and not interfering with their training. Rex wasn't just a pet. He was a working soldier with an official rank of staff sergeant. Technically, Rex outranked Jake by 2 pay grades. The captain saw this as a junior enlisted soldier giving contraband to a superior NCO. 3 days later, Jake gets called to the orderly room. They hand him paperwork for an Article 15. The official charge? Providing unauthorized sustenance to military personnel without proper authorization. Jake's standing there confused, asking who he fed without permission. The answer? Staff Sergeant Rex. His crime was giving bacon to a dog that technically had more authority than he did. The hearing was absolutely surreal. Jake had to stand at attention while they read the charges. Accused of violating military dietary protocols by feeding processed pork products to a senior non-commissioned officer. Rex was even brought in as evidence. Sitting there in his official vest while they discussed the bacon incident like it was some major security breach. Jake tried to explain he was just being nice to a dog. Captain Williams wasn't having it. Rules are rules, Private Miller. You can't just feed military personnel whatever you want. The punishment was 2 weeks of extra duty and forfeiture of $200 in pay for giving a dog a piece of bacon. Jake had to clean kennels every morning before regular duties. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. Best part? Rex was there every morning, tail wagging, hoping for more bacon. Jake would look at him and whisper, "Sorry buddy, can't feed you. You outrank me." The other soldiers thought it was hilarious. Started calling Jake the Bacon Bandit. Someone made a fake wanted poster with his picture and the crime listed as unlawful bacon distribution to senior staff. Even funnier, Sergeant Davis felt bad about the whole thing. Started bringing Rex by Jake's duty station every day, making sure to share his own snacks with the dog right in front of Jake. "Look, Rex," Davis would say loudly, "here's some authorized jerky from your handler. Unlike some people, I have permission to feed you." The Article 15 stayed on Jake's record for a year. Every time someone reviewed his file, they'd see the bacon incident. New officers would read it and think there was some mistake in the paperwork. Captain Williams eventually transferred to a different unit. His replacement took one look at Jake's Article 15 and started laughing. Called him into the office just to hear the story firsthand. "You got punished for being nice to a dog? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Consider it unofficially expunged. Just don't feed Rex anything else without asking first." Jake finished his enlistment without any more incidents. Rex retired 2 years later and got adopted by Sergeant Davis. First thing Jake did at the retirement ceremony was hand Rex a whole pack of bacon. This time, nobody said a word.